Hello and welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities Tarot. My name is Rochelle and I am doing a reading for Virgo in all placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, or any of the other planets, or maybe just in a house or two somewhere. There could be something in here for you. If you don't get something out of it, never fear. There are tons of other videos for you to check out, and they are all placements and timeless as well. So I am going to start with the Oracle of Mystical Moments and then dive into some tarot. So yeah, JoJo and Lioness Kitty Cat are here and the sun. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for being here. And thank you to all of you for liking, subscribing, and sharing and helping my little channel to grow. All right, so to begin, ooh, Ophelia Starr made it. Hello, thanks for being here. And Redbeard. Wow, we've got most of the gang. All right. Hang on a second. Okay, we've got Can You Hear Me, number 28. I'm not sure if I've gotten this one before. In her little shell, coming out of her shell. Her emotional shell because of being in the water there. Makes me think of the hermit crab. Cancerian energy. Maybe you have some Cancer in your chart. And then we have Listen, number 6. Oh, this was 28. This is 6. And Liberty, number 2. That's so interesting. Can you hear me and listen? Maybe you're learning how to tune in to your emotions. Or maybe as you're coming out of out of your shell, out of maybe you've been submerged in some heavy heavy emotions. You're kind of rising above that. And you could be trying to express yourself to someone, to people in general, speaking your truth. But also with Listen, I feel like there's this sort of like an echo almost. Can you hear me? Me. And you're like listening, for an answer, and what you're receiving back is your own resonance. Maybe that's what this liberty is about, is realizing that what you needed all along was to listen to yourself and not expect or hope that someone else would hear you or would listen or understand. That what you really needed was your own attention, maybe. Let me look and see in the book what these cards say or are about. Can you hear me? Loneliness, cry for help, and communication. Yeah. Maybe that's a part of it, is feeling submerged in your emotions, feeling lonely, feeling like you need help. But with Listen, yeah, I'm kind of, maybe you're listening to see, it's like, yeah, mindfulness, sensitivity, and empathy. So it makes me think that it could be where whatever you've been through or whatever you're going through is actually helping you to be more, what's the word? It's sensitizing you to others, to the world. It's that idea that as we go through hardships, pain, grief, loss, uh, kind of the heavier stuff in life, it actually helps to break us open and make us more empathetic, um, more sensitive to others around us because now we've been through it. Now we have an understanding of what it feels like. And so we're able to hold that space for others. And I'm kind of getting this like gaining a sensitivity and empathy for your own self. So liberty is choices, confidence, letting go, and self determination. Making a choice to let go, stepping into your confidence. Confidence is it's a quiet power. There's no need to prove yourself to anyone. This is all about just doing what you know you need to do for you. If you're feeling lonely, do something about it. um, yeah, go search out people who like-minded people. Um, cry for help. Communicating your needs, and being determined to heal, to get where you need to go. It's interesting. She's got a little something that's luring the bird out of its cage, encouraging the bird. Luring has such a negative connotation, but yeah, it's like uh, enticing. Enticing you to come out of your shell, come out of your cage where you've maybe have felt trapped or locked up, or you've just been kind of sequestering. Got a little 50-cent word for you there. And maybe that's a part of the loneliness. Maybe it's self-imposed, kind of, you know, peop the Virgo, what am I saying? The Hermit card is Virgo energy, and Virgos can sometimes people with Virgo in their chart can be hermits at times. And I feel like you're being lured out of your cage through listening to what others need, or listening to yourself. So let me dive in with what am I starting with? I'm gonna go with the Guardian Tarot, my creepy tree friends. Make a little more space here. Okay, so current situation. What is going on? We've got the Tower, Scorpio energy, and the Queen of Wands. And the King of Cups. Very interesting. There's there's a sudden shakeup. Something pretty big is happening or has happened or is about to happen. Everyone's on a different timeline, but um, the Queen of Wands. Let me just clarify, because I could go a million different directions with these. Typically, yeah. Let's see. The Queen of Wands clarified by the Justice card. So my initial impression when I picked the Queen of Wands is there's some kind of tower moment happening. The tower is like destruction for the sake of creation, leveling something to the ground so that you can rebuild. And I feel like something is something is ending or something is happening that is um it's helping you to discover a newfound confidence within yourself, where oh, and justice, by the way, is Libra energy. um you're looking at a whole new path to go. It's the idea of rebuilding. Maybe you're deciding to, or you're thinking about like relocating or doing something completely different than what you had done before. Whatever has happened here, whatever that tower is, it it's it's opened a portal for you to see, like it's allowing you to recognize the options that are available to you and the direction that you can go. And it's this, you're getting some kind of justice because of this tower. And it's like, oh, like you're seeing more clearly now. And you're feeling really good about yourself. Yeah, again, there's this confidence and feeling bold. And the Queen of Wands can sometimes, it speaks to me of like it can be like a glow up, like just, yeah, like coming out of your shell and just like recognizing your worth. So what's the King of Cups? Why is that here? Eight of Cups. You're walking away from a situation that you had a lot of emotion for or about around. um Typically the Eight of Cups, or it can speak you uh, la, la, la. There are lots of that's the thing, the cards have so many different meanings, but it's basically about walking away from what you once loved in favor of something new, in favor of nurturing something that you love, paying attention, wanting to, or deciding to, yeah, be, become, you're becoming emotionally balanced, and you're realizing what what it is that needs your attention and affection. Maybe giving yourself, maybe this is the child inside, nurturing your your needs, your desires. I mean, because that's what I was picking up on here is that empathy for yourself, that sensitivity to your own needs, recognizing why you've been feeling lonely, and knowing maybe you're the only one who can do something about that, and that it involves walking a new path, becoming your own best friend in a way. Okay, so let me go with the Ethereal Visions Illuminated Tarot. What is the challenge? What currently? What is the challenge? We've got the Five of Cups, the Fool, and the Six of Swords. Your challenge is to you're okay, let's see. How do I say this? You're you're feeling challenged in moving forward, in really stepping into your confidence because you are still grieving something. Something from the past. You're thinking about the past. You're not finished with the past. Could be feeling nostalgic or just kind of sad that something didn't work out, and you know that you want a new beginning, and that involves moving away from some kind of turbulence, some kind of struggle. And until you can kind of move through that grief and process it, you're going to keep finding yourself coming you're not going to be able to fully move on. And that's the nature of grief. It comes in waves. It resolves when it resolves. It's not something that you can force. And maybe that's a part of what's happening is you're kind of maybe you're trying to put pressure on yourself to just get over it and go. And there's a part of you like the Queen of Wands. It's very, very inspired and action oriented energy. It's like, yeah, like it's doing what you know you need to do for yourself. She's the queen of wands is so strong and dynamic. But there's this part of you where you're feeling you're not fully in balance yet, emotionally in balance. And you're wanting to get to a place where you can just feel calm again and calm and like get your optimism back. Feel like, okay, whatever. It's all in the past. I'm going to go on this new journey. There's definitely some kind of traveling here. Um like physical traveling, there's certainly an inner journey, an emotional journey. Um and ultimately it's because you're taking care of yourself. And I would say that probably the if you are getting kind of impatient and wanting to just be done feeling what you're feeling, just do your best to allow the feelings that are there when they come up. If you need to cry, it's okay. Let it out because it's essentially just moving the emotions through your body. You don't want them stuck. And as you're letting those out, it's kind of, washing away the old stuck and stagnant energy so that you can rebuild and feel renewed and really go in a direction that feels good to you. So I'm going to go with the Tarot of Transcendence. Um, what what are your hopes and fears? Seven of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, and the Tower. You want to invest. You want to put your energy into collaboration with other people, with someone in particular. You want to have people who are on the same page. You like to have that teamwork where everyone's kind of they're in it together, in it to win it. And maybe you've already I feel like you have potentially already put a lot of time and energy into something that maybe didn't work out and you're afraid that's going to happen again. And I suppose that's a part of life is we we can never guarantee how something is going to turn out. And that's a part of this Fool energy is not being concerned about the outcome, being focused on the present, on whatever is inspiring, feeling excited and optimistic, and just it's about taking a risk. And with any risk comes the chance of it not working out. But it's not it's not a loss. It's either something works out the way you want it or it doesn't and you've learned something. So there's always something that is gained from taking a risk. And I feel like, with these pentacles here in this tower, there's all this money like kind of coming out and falling down around. It's like I feel like you could be focusing on your finances, on your physical stability, and again, there's this desire to collaborate with others and feeling worried that in doing that it's going to explode, that it's not going to work out, that somehow you're going to take a major loss. And that's a part of the risk. But it you know when I look at this card, I feel like in a way it looks like this figure right in front looks like he's jumping for joy. Like they're just like, "Woo, we're having a good time. Like this isn't the worst thing that could happen." Like now, I don't know, like the money is showering down. Like this could go either way. Okay, so let me go with the Mystic Mondays Tarot. What's the potential outcome here? The Emperor. Nice. Aries energy. And the Princess of Cups, which is the Page. And the Knight of Cups. Wow. Okay. Um, I feel like this Emperor is all about you bossing up. um, really gaining control of yourself, of your life, the direction you want to go, feeling very again, confident, powerful, knowing what it is that you want and going after it, and having a lot of integrity in how you do that. Princess of Cups, what is this? Why is this here? The Star. There's okay, so there could be some kind of communication. Um a desired it could be an apology. There's some kind of communication that's coming in, somebody speaking from their heart as you are sitting on your throne, feeling very good and confident. There's something new that's coming in. And the Star is Aquarian energy. This is it speaks to wish fulfillment. It also speaks to healing. As you heal, it it opens the channels. It Knight of Cups is clarified, but we have Justice again. Something is balancing out in your life, in a particular relationship, where there's something new that's coming in for you. Someone is admiring you. They're wearing their heart on their sleeve. They want to make some kind of emotional offer. They're on a mission to yeah, to create some kind of heart connection with you. And this with this Justice, it's like it feels like as you come into balance, yeah, it's bringing in this energy, or it's the Justice speaks to you feeling like, wow, I'm finally getting what I want, what I've been hoping for all this time. But it's like when you're in a feeling of loss and grief, it it creates a bubble. It creates an emotional barrier. And once you come out of that, once you rise up out of the grief, you the bubble pops. You take it down, take down that barrier, and then everything starts to fall into place and line up for you. And you're like, oh, finally, like you have there's a wish fulfillment here. Somehow there's some kind of connection being made. So let me get some advice, or I don't know about advice. Pick some cards from the Sacred Rebels Oracle. Ooh, I got two. Softly, Softly, the Tender Touch, number 20, which really lines up with this Listen card. Having empathy with how you express yourself, being sensitive to others, to yourself. She's got tears on her face. Really like holding the space for yourself, knowing that the grief will pass in time. And it's okay. It's okay to feel what you're feeling. And then we have Come to Life. She's actively bringing color back in with a very gentle touch, being kind to yourself. This is about self-care and knowing what you need.